Okay, so this is a game called Cities Skylines. You've probably heard of it. I played this a very long time ago on YouTube. I was like really bad at it. But since then, I've had a lot more practice and I've gotten a little bit better. This playthrough, just to kind of like give an idea of what this is going to be. We're not really going to be doing a whole lot of heavy detailing or anything like that. It's really just going to be more building the city as a whole quickly. And that's not to say there's not going to be like any detailing at all. There'll probably be some. So I have a bunch of mods here. I'll actually just go over all these mods that I have here. I have Tree Brush, Traffic Manager President Edition, a bunch of music packs, Surface Painter, Street Light Replacer. I actually want to turn that one on. I don't know why I didn't have that one turned on. Soundtracks, more soundtracks. It's a lot of music, really. Some of the Anarchy mods, Prop Precision, Prop Line Tool, Prop It Up, Prop and Tree Anarchy. Procedural Objects 1.6, the Rico. Do you actually want me to go over all these? Ploppable Asphalt, No Problem Notifications. That one, that's kind of cheating, but I'll get into that later. Purple Pollution, turn that off, that kind of thing. Network extensions, move it, more beautification. We got loading screen mod, Glide Commons, Fine Road Tool, Road Anarchy, Find It, more music, extended game options, Demand Master, that one's also kind of cheating, we'll get into that later. Decal Prop Fix, the music mod, the overarching music mod. Building states, building search, yada yada yada. A bunch of these are turned off. We'll probably end up turning these on as we move on. But we're going to start a new game in Cities Skylines. And, scenario. I didn't see they added scenarios. That's pretty cool. Oh, I get it. These are for the expansions now. Try to get you to buy them. That's the capitalist way. So I have a map here called, I think it's called this one. It's called New Map, and it's an import from one of the maps from SimCity 2013. And I love those maps because they just have like these really sharp cliffs, and I always thought that was kind of fun, so that's the map that I want to try to play on. Now, because of all the content that I have, like, it's not just mods, I have a ton of assets and everything, this is probably going to take somewhere between like 10 to 15 minutes to load, so I'll get back to you on that. Okay, so it's loaded. This is part of the loading screen mod, by the way. It gives you all this extra information. You can see it's loaded in-game, so presumably if it doesn't crash, that means we can start playing around here. I sort of go for the SimCity approach, which is to just like start at as low a level as you possibly can, and then just kind of work your way up from there. Shouldn't be too hard. Honestly, I've never really had a problem with traffic. I don't know, maybe it's like something with the custom maps not having a lot of traffic, or maybe I suck at building big cities that end up with traffic. We're going to find out here in a minute when the game starts responding again. Yeah, my computer isn't the best. I don't know. I got it has an i7, 20 gigs of RAM, and a 1060. But Cities Skylines is 32-bit, so it can't even take advantage of all that. Thanks, Paradox. You sons of bitches or something. I don't know. Streetlight replacer requires the blah 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 mod to work properly. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff that doesn't work. That's not surprising. So this is our square. We're gonna change the music to the SimCity. Oh yeah, I don't know, man. There's some like graphical bugs here too that I'm not really sure of the cause of, but on like specific zooming distances, things just kind of disappear. I don't know why. so we're gonna take our dirt road here, and we're just gonna we're gonna make a roundabout. Roundabouts, by the way, are of the future. Boom. 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 And boom. And look at that. You're looking at the future. The future is a circle. So we're gonna start by building housing sort of off to this side over here, I guess. Get some kind of like, you know, riverfront, waterfront properties here. And I think if we want like the maximum density we can get, we probably don't want to do like a full-on grid, but more like something like that. Because you need to find the balance between what'll offer functionality versus traffic. Something like that. And we don't want to spend all our money in one place too. We need a power plant, and obviously we're going to go the cheapest. Wind turbine. Good that we pick green energy. Like so. I probably only want to do one of those. Though it might behoove us to plop multiples of those down, and then just turn them off. And that way, if we end up in a situation where we can't afford a new one, maybe we could just turn those on, because I've had that happen before. Now, this is just part of the custom of Cities Skylines. You got to put the water tower in the roundabout. That's just how it works. And you know, between you and me, I'm pretty OCD about this kind of stuff, so all of the water pipes have to go under the road too. You know, it's just all about a patience thing, really. Alright, so now we need to place some residential zones, so we're just going to fill that block there, and we need some commercial too, so we're going to fill that block as well. And then, actually, we want to connect that to the power grid, so fill that block there. We'll let the simulation run, and it should be good. I went to Walmart today, and they did not have eggnog, so needless to say, I'm a little upset about that, but that's fine. Where are the peeps? Come on, build houses. 3 times speed. Please, somebody move in. We're gonna go bankrupt if someone doesn't move in. Oh, frick. I forgot to put sewage outflow pipe. We need one of those. So we'll just put that right there. And we'll connect that to the grid as well. There we go. Let's see here. Was that got power? Yeah, it's got power. And then that should be good. Of course, this just barely doesn't connect to the power lines too. So we got people. They don't have water. So there you go. We got people now. We got 74 residents. That's more people right now than I have subscribers on Vlaire. But we're getting the basics down here. I think our goal for this episode, tentatively, right now, is to just get us out of the red. Which honestly isn't too hard. Because you can see our residential demand is still pretty high, so we'll just keep plopping down houses here. And we'll let the people build. But, yeah, so you can see what I was talking about here with, like, the SimCity maps. It's just got all these cliffs and everything over here. I love it. I like it a lot. I think it's really fun to build on, things like that. So let's change the station here, maybe. Alright, so the game is begging us to do industry now, and what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make another road going out here, and then it's gonna go here. We're gonna be a little bit creative here, and we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this. This might be a little bit of a roundabout way of doing this, but it's fine. How do you like that? That looks nice. Alright, and we'll do sort of like a intersection right here. Actually, we want it right there. We probably want industry to be up here, because that's kind of away from all of the people. So we'll just try to build this. Whoa, autosave. The autosave makes it go really slow. So let's see here, we'll go as close to the edge as we can here, because we want to get over here, so we'll see if we can't just barely make it. There we go. Alright, so we're up here now. And this is where our industry is going to be. This is where all our factories and stuff are going to live. I know we just built, like, a wind farm, right? But, you know, we got to be a little bit dirty with the air. That sounded weird, but you know what I mean. We gotta make factories. So do one of those numbers and lay some water pipes down. And we'll just connect that over here like that. Okay, I did not mean to place that. We'll just bring that over here, and we should be good. So you can see we got our little people here driving around. It's nice. Over here is more of where like the suburbs would be, and this is sort of where we want the city center, like the heart of everything to be, really. So we could, in the future, plan for this 6-lane road to actually come out further and then through here. We have an intersection that would bring the road out here and curve up there. Maybe. But you can see there's kind of a... I just noticed this. There's kind of a logo here. I guess X marks the spot. But we're really in trouble here with our money. But this is how investments work, right? Most businesses, when they start, operate at a loss. So I don't know, man. God, is this gonna be one of those playthroughs again where the game just begs for industry constantly? I hate that. I don't know. I've had a lot of playthroughs where it's just like 90% of the playing field is just industry, and it gets very irritating after a while. Looks like we still have some demand for commercial and in residential, so we might want to give that a try, like more of that. And it's going up too, so take advantage of that while we can. Put more residential here, and then more commercial here on the street corner. The Sims 2 music was so weird. Look at that, 159 residents. Amazing. So part of the problem that we're going to have to deal with soon is through traffic, and they're going to be going all the way around here. And that might cause problems in the roundabout. Though they do only have to go around here, and residents don't have to do that, so. Maybe I could put a second roundabout down here that goes all the way around here, overpass right here, and then connects to the neighborhood here. But the question is, would traffic actually prefer to use that, or would they just go over here? We desperately need residents, so let's get more. That's right. Move in, build. One of the problems that I have right now is that I have a lot of different assets, and they end up kind of mixing together, so there's no really rhyme or reason to what types of houses get built around here. It's just sort of an aggregate of different fragments when I subscribe to things. Guys, look! We're in the green. We've done it. We're making money as a city now. Because of those sweet, sweet taxes. Ugh. Okay. That's one of the things that I used the no problem notifications for, was the not enough workers. Because the game begs you for industry. And how do you supply the demand for workers if the residential demand is too low to build any houses? It's irritating. But let's add more residential here. Yay! We got a goal. We hit a goal. So we can do a landfill, elementary school, medical clinic, and then these others are just mods, pretty much. Garbage, healthcare, education, taxes, loans. We're not going to mess with taxes and loans just yet because we don't need to. But we are going to mess with education. So we're going to put a school here. And we're going to name it School of Butts. That's what it's going to be called, School of Butts. I'm going to want to raise the education budget by a decent bit. Because later in the game, if you don't raise the education budget, you end up having to build 1 million schools. Because none of them are big enough for everyone. So it's good to start that now. And then we're going to build a landfill, which can go... See, the thing about the landfill is that you have to build it in a place where you don't think you're going to upgrade any of the roads. Because you can't move it once it starts getting full. But I think that's good. And then medical stuff. We're actually going to go for a small medical facility. We're just the one we can pay the least amount of money for right now. So I think it's this one. 80 currency a week. That's good. And I guess this sort of spot right down here is going to be our it's got Walmart and everything, shopping area, shopping center or whatever. I mean, I don't believe I actually have Walmart. Though I do have a lot of different shops that we can do, but they're super expensive. So we won't be messing with that just yet, but that could be our plan for that area. Actually, you know what? We can keep this a little short. I'll end this here. This just kind of got us started. We got our nice little town here. The people are complaining about trash pickup, probably because of how far away the landfill actually is. But yeah, so I'm gonna save. We're gonna call this game Flare YouTube Save, and it's good. Thanks for watching. I will join back with you probably next week or something. I don't know what the schedule for this series is.